Have you ever wondered what you need in order to survive? The two main processes to sustain life on Earth are photosynthesis, which occurs only in plants, and cellular respiration. In this video, we will be talking about cellular respiration, which is how we derive energy from the food we eat. Cellular respiration has three main phases. Glycolysis, which occurs in the cytoplasm, the Krebs cycle, which occurs in the mitochondria, and the electron transport chain, which also occurs in the mitochondria, is where most of the ATP is produced. The equation for cellular respiration is oxygen plus glucose equals carbon dioxide and water and ATP.
Glycolysis is the first of the three stages in cellular respiration. It is anaerobic, meaning it does not require oxygen, and it occurs in the cytoplasm. Overall, a single glucose molecule, which is C6H12O6, is converted into two pyruvic acid molecules. This diagram shows with this conversion, with two ATP molecules turn into ADP. Two NAD plus molecules turn into NADH, which continues to the electron chain, and four ADP molecules converted into ATP. The NADH continues to the electron chain as an electron carrier, and the two pyruvic acids go to the Krebs cycle. In this process, there is a net gain of two ATP. The Krebs cycle is the second stage of cellular respiration, and it is aerobic. It occurs in the mitochondrial matrix of the cell. A pyruvate molecule is broken down into acetyl-CoA, a two-carbon molecule, while releasing carbon dioxide.
The acetyl-CoA combines with the four-carbon compound called oxaloacetate to form citric acid. ADP, NAD+, and FAD are converted into ATP, NADH, and FADH2 while releasing another two carbon dioxide. The remaining four-carbon molecule, oxaloacetate, is used to start the process again using the other pyruvate molecule produced in glycolysis. The Krebs cycle turns twice, and the numbers of the products are doubled. A total of 8 NADH, 2 FADH2, 2 ATP, and 6 CO2 are made. The electron transport chain is the final step of cellular respiration and also occurs in the mitochondrial matrix and produces a very large amount of ATP. It has the electron transport chain stage and the ATP production stage. In this process, the NADH and FADH2 produced in glycolysis and the Krebs cycle drop off electrons in hydrogen ions. The electrons continue down the chain until it is accepted by the electron acceptor O2 to make water. As the electrons are passed down the chain, energy is released. The hydrogen ions are pumped against the concentration gradient from the matrix into the intermembrane space. Protons build up between the outer and inner membrane, creating a tension, which is a buildup of potential energy. As the hydrogen ions fall down the concentration gradient through the ATP synthase, it binds ADP and a phosphate together to form a total of 32 ATPs.
Through cellular respiration, a single glucose molecule that we consume can make 36 or 38 ATP total. The process of cellular respiration is what keeps the cycle of life going. The products of cellular respiration are the reactants of photosynthesis. So let's do a quick overall review of what we've talked about in this video so far. So we learned about the three stages of cellular respiration, which are glycolysis, where glucose is broken down into two pyruvate, the Krebs cycle, and the electron transport chain, where most of our energy is produced.